I think cancer has helped me focus on the fact that time is limited and precious. I remember being sat there in hospital just thinking, if I die tomorrow, I don't feel like I've done enough. Boxing Day 2022, I was at the Arsenal-West Ham game and I was coming home and I just started coughing a bit and I thought, uh-oh, COVID. I was like, it's fine, it'll go away. And the months rolled on and it still kind of lingered. And it was only at the end of summer, after about 3 months, where I was finally referred for an X-ray. And my GP called me and said, just to let you know, we think you've got tuberculosis or it could be cancer. And as soon as I heard that word, I was speechless. I had stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, so I actually had a lot of it. So I had cancer sort of everywhere in my neck, armpits, chest, diaphragm, but the big mass of it around my left lung. You know, I just remember thinking, I don't want to die. I'm not ready to die yet. I'm too busy to have cancer right now. I've got too many plans and too many things going on. I don't have time for cancer. Yeah, just a lot floods your mind all at once. During my treatment, I was very focused on just getting through it. I was very head down and just ticking off the chemotherapy. My whole life at that period of time was just, that's 1 done, 2, 3, 4, and I wasn't focused really on anything else other than ticking these things off and getting through them. But I wasn't making any time to process what was happening to me. A lot is made of cancer physically destroys you, and it does, but mentally it's really difficult as well. I think men of a certain age, we're not very good at talking about our problems. And I felt like at that moment I needed to speak to someone about it. I spoke to my friend who had used Chai last year. He actually turned around to me unbelievably and said, I'm actually doing the counselling and it's really good. I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. I picked up the phone to Chai. I was really nervous actually because I hate asking for help. So in the end, I took up the option to do some counselling with Sarah, who was amazing. And also I did some fitness sessions with Natasha as well. And that was so good to just feel alive again and work some muscles that I hadn't used for a very, very long time. The counselling was really important. That was so useful to just talk about everything that had happened with someone who had experience in dealing with people that had gone through similar situations to what I had. It massively helped me because it didn't feel too much like I was a patient or that I was going there because I had a problem. It was just helping me process what happened. Chai's massively given me that boost and that leg up that I needed after my treatment. And I think it would have been so much more difficult to go back to normal without it. I would describe Chai as a place that it's never meant to be a replacement for the family or friends or community that you might have around you, but something extra that can help and something that can make such a massive difference and fill a gap. It was very comforting and very reassuring in a time that I think I really needed it. I think it's important to support Chai because everyone's going to be affected by this at some stage, and I just think it's so important to give to an organisation that many people around you will inevitably, sadly, at one stage have to turn to you for help. It feels like it's a bit of a mental block for certain types of people. Young men in particular, they just seem to kind of bat things away and, think, don't worry about it. But there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Don't be afraid to have that conversation. Having been through this all, I am now so focused on making sure that I do as much as I can with the time that I have. Highs help me with that focus a lot. I've spoken to Sarah a lot about it. The idea of, I guess, being scared of dying and not really having much to show for it. She was really helpful in kind of balancing that determination with expectation, reality, and not being too hard on yourself. I want to fill every day with things that are worthwhile. I just feel so focused and determined now to do as much as I can with the time that I have.